Hey, welcome back everybody. Hopefully another fun and insightful video here today at Blueglow Electronics. Really just want to take a few minutes and update you on three things going on here. First off, I'm still working on the Analog Discovery 2 project. Just haven't had enough time with it the last 2 weeks. I've been working on that Sensui 9090 DB and made a few videos around it, but somewhere here in the next few weeks we'll get back around to that project. I do want to do some comparison between it and the HP 8903B audio analyzer and the Pete Millett software, and just do, kind of a not a bake-off, but a little bit of a making sure this thing's up to par with the professional stuff. And then I want to put it inside my little BNC connector box up there and kind of integrate the unit. So stay tuned, more to come on that. Second up, this is a long-awaited project, much overdue, and I've had a lot of requests for it over time, but it's basically to build a tube amplifier from scratch, beginning to end, and explain everything along the way. So kind of the design elements, the building materials, the parts, why I would pick this part versus that, what I ordered, how to go about building it on the test bench and test it out, and then ultimately once we get it tweaked and built the way we want it, turn around and put it inside of a chassis and kind of put a bow around it and call it done. Hopefully turn into a nice little amplifier. So that's the goal. I can tell you I've been spending a lot of time at nights just sitting in the den watching TV with my wife, but I've been on my laptop searching for parts and components, picking out elements of design that I really like. I think I found a design that I'm pretty fond of and want to go down a path with, and just doing research, picking out components, etc. So got a good bit of research time, I would say, invested in this project thus far, and so stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get started on that project tomorrow. And then the third update, I'm going to take you over here to the website, just show you a few things I've updated on my website, maybe some of value to you, but let's jump over there and see what we got going on. Okay, if you go to www.blueglow.net, you'll find our website, and on there, some of you may care about this and be excited, others may not. But the bottom line is, for a long time now, past 6 months or so, I've had the shop closed, and I've been working on a backlog of many pieces I had in the queue. Finally got all that cleared out, getting to some other projects. But what I've done is I've decided to open the shop back up to take in some few select pieces. The reason for that, one, this is a self-funding hobby for me. So if I decide I'm working on a new project like building an amplifier and I want to order $400 worth of output transformers for that thing, then I like to self-fund that. I don't like to take money out of our family's, checking our savings account. So bottom line, I do some restoration, I take the money from that, I apply it back to the hobby. And same as I buy a lot of gear, I probably on average buy an amp every week or three of some sort. I love to collect amplifiers, and I self-fund all those as well. So bottom line is I'll have to keep taking in a few pieces along the way if I want to keep self-funding my hobby. But the bottom line here, as you can see, is I'm going to be very selective in what I take in. In other words, if somebody submits me a Marantz 2270 that I've restored and made a dozen videos on already, it's not that attractive to me, because one, I'm looking for stuff to make new videos on. Two, I'm looking to work on stuff that's a little unique for me to I always like exploring and learning, so working on the same stuff over and over. I'm not saying I wouldn't take something like that in. It's possible, especially if I thought I could make a little bit of money off of it to fund the hobby. But the bottom line, at the end of the day, I'm taking in a few pieces along the way just for the curiosity of it all, and to get to work on some new cool stuff. So if you're interested, email me at mw@blueglow.net. Also updated our frequently asked questions. If you'll notice here, it says I have a very limited amount of time, about 4 hours on Sundays I'm going to dedicate to customer gear. The rest of my weekends, as you guys know, I get up pretty darn early on the weekends, before 5 a.m. usually, and I usually work till about lunch every Saturday and every Sunday. Gives me about 7 or 8 hours each day, so about 16 hours total in a weekend I put into my hobby here. And so I'm going to dedicate 4 hours of that to customer gear. The rest of it's going to be to my own projects and making YouTube videos. You can see here, so based on that, hourly rate I'm going to be charging at this point $55 an hour for repair and restoration. Still a lot cheaper than the $60 to $90 I typically see. Yes, I have a $50 bench fee. What do most repairs cost? The bottom line is I doubt I do anything that costs less than $100. It's probably not worth my time, probably not worth your time shipping it to me, to be honest. And regularly I do stuff that ranges anywhere from $300 to $900. There's a lot of $200 stuff I do too as well, but I'm just saying, sometimes stuff gets into that range, especially you want a full recap on a unit or something, it can easily get over $300. And then I think the last one I said is, how long once I get something to you will it take to have it repaired? I'm telling you 2 to 6 months. Don't expect a week turnaround. Don't expect a month turnaround. Don't even expect a 6-week or 8-week turnaround. It's likely to take me 2 months or longer because I'm going to be fitting this stuff in between other stuff. So if you want your stuff done right, maybe want a video made of it, put online, don't mind waiting, send it to me. Otherwise, find someone else. And one thing I will say, I get questioned all the time. I probably get 4 or 5 emails a week. Hey, I know you're not taking in work. Can you recommend someone else for me? And I'm going to be honest, I can't. It's not that I don't know a few other people. One other guy I know in Tennessee, he's really good. He stays as busy as I do. He's really backed up months and months. I know there's some other guys out there, like if you had a Macintosh amp, I'd send you to Terry Dyer. But if you got a Marantz, a Sensui, et cetera, you're better off going to Audio Karma, jumping in one of the forums, saying what your problem is, and asking if they know anyone to help fix it. I'm just not in the business of recommending other people, because then if you have a problem with something there, then you may come back to me and say, well, why'd you send me to that person? They butchered my unit. I am trying to stay out of the recommendation business. So at any rate, hope this excites some of you. If you got something unique out there, you got something you want repaired, reach out to me. We'll see if we can fit it in here at some point in time. All right, hopefully that excites some of you out there. If not, oh well. But, I've been having a lot of fun making these videos this past year, and I'm really trying to make 2017 a year of a lot of videos. So, try not to let any intake get in the way of my projects. It's, like I mentioned, it's more about kind of self-funding this hobby and etc. So, keep giving me feedback. People love to make posts, and, a lot of them are really good, a lot of them insightful, a lot of them are kind of coaching for me. Hey, we're all out here learning. That's why I started these videos, is because I was watching other people's videos and learning, and thought I had a lot to contribute myself. So that's kind of why we're here. Every once in a while I'll get a one-off comment. I got one the other day from some guy, and he basically said, "Hey, don't send your unit to this butcher." And I'm like, hey, if you don't want to send me your unit, don't send me your unit. I'm perfectly, I've got enough units here at my house, literally, that I could probably spend the next 5 to 10 years restoring my own stuff without touching any customer stuff, and make videos off of, and etc. So it wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for giving me feedback. Thanks for spreading the videos and the popularity of them out to the community. The number of views continues to grow on most of my videos. Oh yeah, one little last update I totally forgot about. I'm going to make a couple more Deoxit videos. So Deoxit, they were so inspired by my video I made last year, because at this point it's got like 50-some thousand views on it, that they created a new contest this year for 2017. Basically, you make a 7-minute video about the use of their product, you submit it to Deoxit, and you can win $1,000. And I said, hey, can I submit my video? I've got 50,000 views on it. They responded back basically saying, no, that was last year's video. They're wanting to get some new stuff going on this year. So, anyway, they were kind to me. They said, hey, thank you for making that video. Thank you for bringing us a lot of customers. We're going to send you some products to sample and maybe make some videos on. So that stuff's in the mail right now. I got a tracking number the other day. when it gets here, we'll make a few more deoxit or keg product videos. Maybe not deoxit, but maybe we'll win the $1,000. It'd be nice to actually get some rewards for all these videos, but it's not why we're in this. We're doing it for the love of the DIY community and the hobbies that we love here. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned, more to come for sure.